What's going on, guys? Psycho Killer here, and welcome back to the Minecraft Bedrock Survival Guide. I hope everybody's doing alright, and in today's episode we have got something big coming. But first thing we need to do, as we are going to be starting every single episode this way, is we're going to do some enchanting. But before we start the enchantments, we do want to make sure we make a bow, because we're going to definitely want to take a bow with us on our travels. Today, to make a bow, you get 3 sticks like so, and then 3 strings. And that will make us our first bow of the world. Now for the enchantment process. Start by throwing our lapis in there, and let's see what we can get. The helmet we're not going to worry about, as we're probably not going to take it with us today. I did get Unbreaking 3 and Looting 2 on this diamond sword. Something that we're going to be using is definitely going to be the bow for sure. So let's see what we can get on our bow. Unbreaking 3 is definitely possibly something we want. Let's see what we can get. Feather Falling 4, absolutely. Protection 3. And Protection 3, of course, for that. Let's go with the Feather Falling 4 today. And it also came with Prot 3, so that's actually looking pretty good. And we're actually almost up high enough to do another enchantment, but that will have to wait until later. So today, we are not taking our diamond helmet with us because we're taking a gold helmet. And that right there will probably tell a lot of you why and where we are going. Today, we're going to go into the Nether for our first time. And we're going to go via our Nether Portal that we found earlier. So to take with us into the Nether, we've got a few things we're definitely going to need. We absolutely have to have some water buckets for where we are going. And I just realized I have an enchanted iron sword here. Let's take that real quick. Not quite enough to do what we want to do with it, so we'll throw it in our junk drawer. So we're definitely going to want to take a couple water buckets with us. We have 1, and we're going to make maybe 2 more, I would say. And we're also going to want, a stack of cobblestone, some building blocks. And one of the most important things we want to take with us is as close to a stack of ladders as you can get. The ladders are going to come into handy for us when it comes to safety, really. And that's ultimately what we're going for, is to be safe. So we're going to go into the Nether. We're going to build another hub, a small one to start with. And we're going to move about the Nether via a Nether hub when we do move around. So again, take with us any obsidian that you still have left over, hope preferably close to a stack of ladders as you can get. If you have a bow, you're going to want to take a bow as well as some arrows. I was hoping for maybe some infinity or something like that. I don't have it, and I only have 5 arrows. So I am going to do the best I can to preserve my arrows, use them only when needed, and get to safety as fast as possible. Again, a stack of blocks, a stack of ladders, some building blocks as well, 3 buckets of water, and I'll show you why here in just a minute, as well as a pickaxe, a sword, and one of the biggest ones that I almost forgot is a flint and steel. So to make a flint and steel is simply how it sounds. You need a piece of iron and a piece of flint, and you'll place them next to each other in the crafting interface, and that will make a flint and steel. And you definitely don't want to lose that as well. So we're going to head to the ruined portal that we found while we were looking for our sheep in the last episode. And as you can see here, I've grown my sheep just a little bit more. We now have 5 sheep, so we only need about 11 more. And we'll be ready for the next step with that. So we're going to head to the ruined portal that we found while looking for those sheep, and I'll see you guys over there. So over here at the Nether Portal, one of the things to point out is that these ruined portals oftentimes give you all the supplies that you need to make the portal into a full portal. We got obsidian in it, and we've got lava around it. So what we're going to do is, place our lava source right there. Pick it back up, water source, not a lava source, and it's turn all these obsidian blocks into lava blocks into obsidian blocks. So we're going to go ahead and place that there, put a water source there just in case there's more lava hiding underneath it, and we're going to pick up the obsidian. And we're going to use this obsidian to fill in this ruined portal. take a look at that. We've got it filled in, except for the corner right here, which the corner doesn't have to be filled in, but it can be. So we're going to, just for good measure, we're going to go ahead and take this piece of crying obsidian right here. And I don't know if crying obsidian works in the corners or not. Well, I know it ooh-wee. Okay, let's fix that. There we go. I guess it doesn't matter because the corners don't have to be filled in. So we can slap that crying obsidian in there for good, just to make it look good. And we're going to drop off these water buckets right here because water doesn't work in the nether. There was also flint in there. And if you remember, we grabbed all that iron before as well. Actually, let's go ahead and get rid of the rest of this lava also. Just turn it into obsidian and leave it like that. Or we could take it with us. I would say let's take it with us just in case. Because we're going to be moving the portal. And it might be easier to take obsidian with us than to move the obsidian that we find here. So I'll build back up like that. Now let's go ahead and take this obsidian with us. And then we're going to light the portal. Alright, my dudes. The obsidian has been collected. I'm filling in the hole here. And, yeah, let's go ahead and light this portal. So to light the portal, Flint and Steel, boom. There's our portal. And let's see where this bad boy takes us in the nether. Ooh, already you can see a zombified piglin has made its way through. That's so cool. Let's, actually, we wouldn't do this in the nether, but we are going to take this bad boy out right here. Grab that gold. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Take them out. Absolutely do not hit those things in the nether because they will leave you alone as long as you leave them alone. And they will also keep regular piglins away from you. So we know there's going to be zombified piglins here, so we also know we're probably, yes, in another waste biome. Actually, it's a crimson forest. So one cool thing about the crimson forest is we're probably not likely going to have to worry about ghasts, and ghasts are the biggest danger. So let's just take a real quick look around. We will have to deal with hoglins, which we will talk about as we see them, and probably piglins, which is okay because we have this helmet on. One thing I do want to do while I'm here, see, as you can see, there's piglins right there, right? So we brought some gold with us. No, we did not. We left the gold behind. If the piglins can see you, you want to make sure that you're not mining gold or opening chests because they get mad about that. They automatically assume all types of chests are theirs, not yours. Even if you bring it in, if you bring a chest in and lay it down, do not open it in front of the piglins unless you want to fight on your hands. So I think I might want to grab a couple of these crimson fungus here. We're going to leave the crimson nylium for now, just because once we pick it up, it'll just turn into netherrack. Netherrack is going to be so easy to get. So we're going to grab just a couple crimson funguses. And I think we're going to leave the crimson wood for now. We'll come back and get it shortly. We just want to take a real quick glimpse around. It looks like we're right in the middle of this crimson forest. I don't see anything else off in the distance. So to make this a little bit safer, we're going to do exactly what we set out to do from the first place. Oh, you know what? No, we're just going to leave that. So what we're going to do is get our cobblestone out, and we're going to build up into the ceiling of the nether. Keep in mind, if you run into lava pockets, lava absolutely does not work in the nether. I'm sorry, water does not work in the nether the way that it does in the overworld. It does nothing. The nether is too hot for water. So you can't, turn lava into obsidian or anything like that. So what you'll have to do is just dig up and be careful. And there you see, there's our first hoglin of the world right there. Where'd he go? I lost him. But basically it's a giant warthog that does a lot of attack and takes a lot of damage. When you do manage to kill one of these things, they do drop pork chops, which is great if you're low on food. So yeah, we're going to dig in the Nether, it is safe to dig straight up. The only thing you will have to worry about at any point is lava pockets. If we do fall, it's not that big of a deal because we have Feather Falling 4 on our boots. So we're just going to dig straight up. Another cool thing to note about the Nether is that even though we're encased in nothingness, you know, just like the dirt of the Nether, you can still see. It's still bright enough to see. So we're going to dig up into the ceiling of the Nether. We want to try to get all the way up to the roof, or as close to the roof as we possibly can. Okay. Remembering, of course, where we left the cobblestone off. We need to remember that. I done forgot that one. So the cobblestone is going to be the direction right in front of us. That's easy to remember. So we're going to want to dig up into the roof of the Nether. All the way up. And once you hit the roof of the Nether, you're going to stop digging up. That's simple. So we're going to keep on going up and up and up and up and up all the way until we reach the roof. And we have actually run out of the cobblestone. So we're going to use the netherrack to go the rest of the way up. We're just going to dig straight up. Here you go. We know we've hit the roof because we've hit the bedrock. So from here, I'm just going to remember that I forgot where I was digging at and go back down to the cobblestone where it was at. Gotta find the cobblestone again. That was totally my bad. I looked around and forgot, but I think it's actually right in front of me where we're headed to. So we're gonna dig down here like so. It should be right in front of me, yeah. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the cobblestone back out of here. All right, and we're gonna go straight up again with the cobblestone. And I actually think this is a good enough spot for the ceiling. So we're going to go in front of us by 2. And we're going to dig straight down because we know that there's cobblestone here. And once we get to the bottom, we're going to place our ladder all the way up. Just go ahead and keep an eye out. We shouldn't, if you're in a Crimson Forest, we shouldn't have to worry about any ghasts, but we're going to keep the eye out anyways. But we are definitely going to have to worry about these hoglins over here. The piglins may not be a problem, but the hoglins will be. And like I said, the hoglins do deal a lot of damage if they hit you. So we want to watch out for those. So just to make sure we're good on ladders, I'll place one there, hop on it, and I'm going to crouch. Okay. The reason I'm going to crouch is because then I can stand on the ladder and place ladders as I go up. And then from here, I'm gonna dig up one. Remember that every single block that you dig out then becomes spawnable. So we're going to dig out right here like that. You know, just around our little area there. And we're going to dig out one more in that direction. Is that nether wart? That was a weird find. I've never seen that before. That's cool. So we're going to dig out, you know, a 2-wide platform around our hole there. And then we're going to find a spot for our portal. Needs to be at least 3 by 4, of course. I'm pretty sure. So we'll go. We could place 3 pieces right there. And then we can go. We could go 3 right there. And then 1, 2, 3 right there. That should actually work. Go 1, 2. Across the top there, then down the side. That should actually work. We don't have to fill in the corners right now, but let's that should work right there. So we're gonna head back down and deconstruct our portal. quickly without getting attacked by anything. And I like to try to start from the top up if I can. So I'll start here. Alright, then we're going to head back up. And then once we are at the top, we're going to finish up our little spot here that we dug out for the portal and make sure it works. Which I'm almost certain it will. Flint and Steel. Light, it does work. And this should actually take us directly to the portal that we built. I'm going to go ahead and dig out a couple of these blocks around here. Probably the rest of this. And I think I'm going to leave it this high, like leave the open to the bedrock at the top. I think I really like that idea there. So we'll dig out the nether rack around here in this general area, you know, exposing all of the bedrock above us. Just because I think that'd be cool. Yeah, that's definitely cool. And then we'll definitely expand this portal room out a little bit. Was thinking we might need obsidian in there, but I don't think we really do because the pieces in the middle are hidden, so you can't really tell that it's, you know, if anything, we might add a piece there. But I don't think we have to. So yeah, now let's just make sure that this portal links up with the other portal that we came through initially, which it should. And as we look through the other side, it definitely does link up to the ruined portal. We're going to go ahead and dump this bucket in here because we don't need it. We'll keep some of this stuff. But yeah, now we want to do just a little bit of item collection. Just a couple things real quick. And we want to kind of clear out an area for our nether hub. So one of the things we want to do in our nether hub, use our nether hub for, is to navigate through the nether, and it'll eventually become a highway. The highway that we use to get to places that are further and further away from each other in the overworld. And more importantly, we want to use the nether hub as a safe entry and exit in and out of the nether. A couple of the things we're going to be needing in the nether, and this is the main reason we came here, is this quartz. These quartz blocks are going to be a very important thing for something that we're going to be building within the next few episodes that's going to help us further our adventures. And I think we're getting close to being ready to want to start thinking about the pathway ahead, you know, entering the end game and fighting the dragon boss and, you know, slaying the beast that is the dragon, and, you know, just advancing from there. So one of the things we need to do that is quartz, for sure. There's plenty of ways you can gather quartz. You can move around the nether, looking around for quartz, exploring like I am right here, you know, being careful not to drop off of stuff. The nether has a lot of shelves and stuff that you can be on, and I mean, it's pretty dangerous. So one of the things I like to do when I am mining for quartz is find a good spot and dig a straight hallway. Being careful, obviously. Just watch out for these cocksuckers. As you can see, they deal a lot of damage and they take a lot of damage. But we just got us some pork chops, so that's all good too. One of the things you want to do, you know, dig a straight line. Being careful to watch out for lava pockets, drop-offs, and them little bastards coming up behind you. So almost always, if you dig a straight line into the nether rack, you will find nether quartz. And we just leveled up to 30, so guess what? Guess what we'll be doing before the end of the episode? Another enchantment. So definitely, if you dig in a straight line, you will uncover some nether quartz, some nether gold. Not to be mistaken, the nether gold is not any different than the gold in the overworld. It just comes in netherrack and in nuggets instead of ingot, or instead of raw ore. So we just dig a straight line and we'll come across quartz. And I think what I'm trying to do is at least get a stack of quartz, which we're already almost there. Alright, we have like a stack and a quarter now. So from here, that's pretty much all we needed in the nether. But I think we're going to do just a little bit more exploration, kind of see what's around, and, you know, gather maybe some of this wood or something to take back with us other than just some crimson mushrooms. I do want to look around and just see what's surrounding us. I mean, I just don't really see a way down without going down a tree or jumping off a huge drop. I really want to see what's over there. Probably a lava ocean. There's some lava down there for sure. It looks like we kind of spawned in a really tough spot. One thing I do want to note, if you bring gold with you, you can barter with these piglins, and the piglins will sometimes give you some really cool stuff. Well, here might be a way down. Not there. What if we go this way? Oh, there's a hoglin. There's definitely a way down right here. And if not a way down, definitely a way back up. The hoglins also, in addition to dropping pork chops, will also drop leather. Let's see what we can find over here. There's a little bit more nether quartz there. It's still a rough way down. So the good news is our cobblestone pillar definitely stands out in the nether, so we'll be able to find our way back pretty easily. There's a basalt pillar down there. Oh, a little bit of a fall, but that's no big deal. As long as we don't fall in the lava, and that is definitely a lava ocean right there. There's some soul sand over here, so we want to be careful around the soul sand, because around the soul sand is where we're going to find not just skeletons, but also ghasts. And ghasts are probably among the most dangerous creatures in the nether. So we're going to take a little bit of this soul sand back with us. One thing to note as you're moving around on the soul sand, you cannot run. You move much slower than you do on any other, surface in the nether. But that's where the bartering with the piglins comes in, because if you barter with piglins, every once in a while you will get lucky enough to get an enchanted book with soul speed. The soul speed can be used on boots to make you faster in the nether. So we're going to grab just a little bit of that soul sand and soul soil. I think that's probably good enough just to have some. And we're going to head back this way. And we're going to get a little bit of that crimson wood to take back with us as well. So we're going to stair step our way back up right here. We've got nether rack galore to take with us. And I'll show you what we're going to do with this nether rack when we get back. I think another thing I want to take with me is some of this, this crimson fungus right here. Like the tree. So let's dig into that real quick for some of this beautiful red wood. I do want to say that it is definitely easier to take these out, these leaves, if you will, with a hoe. And that's one thing you would think about if you want to take with you to the nether is a hoe. I just want to get the wood. I'm not too worried about the rest of it. Some of that basalt would be nice too. However, we have other ways of gathering basalt. We're going to head back up to where our portal is. And we're going to head back into the overworld. And real quick, while there's no piglins over here, I just want to show you guys what happens when you get this gold, how it drops on the ground. And it drops in little nuggets. And now let's see if we can find a piglin to show you guys how the bartering system works. And then take the golden ingot and give it to him. And then as you watch, he'll study the gold ingot for just a moment. And then he'll throw an item on the ground here. It's some arrows, and we could keep doing it as long as we have golden ingots, which I have enough to make 2 more. So we'll make 2 more golden ingots and try it 2 more times with this guy and see if we get anything good from him. Soul Speed book would be nice, but I doubt it's going to happen right away. So the second time we give him a golden ingot, it looks like he's going to throw down some ender pearls, which is great. There's another way to get ender pearls in the end, or in the nether, which we'll cover shortly in the future. And his last ingot is going to give us a bottle of water, which is absolutely useless in the nether. So we're going to go ahead and leave the crafting table down right there. One thing I want to do before we leave the nether is grab the other fungus that I see over here, a warped fungus. These are amazing things to have. These funguses can be used to grow these giant trees. The red ones like this here grow the crimson trees that we're seeing around us, and these blue ones will grow what's called warped fungus trees, which you'll see in a warped forest biome that we'll try to find soon, sooner rather than later anyhow. But for the time being, we're just going to head back to our portal and back into the overworld. Back into the overworld, we're going to dump a couple of these things we don't want to take back with us in here. The quartz we want to keep with us. We'll go ahead and drop the funguses in there for now. And we're going to do something really cool with this area around this portal in the near future as well. We'll go ahead and drop the ladders in there. Let's leave the gold as well. Why not? We're going to bring that water bucket back with us. And we'll leave the flint and steel and the obsidian also. And let's just head back to the base. It is nighttime, so one thing to keep in mind is you could also, to make things a little bit safer, leave a bed here if you want by your portal area, if it's not within your home area, if you want. That way, if you come out and it's nighttime, you can easily fight off any close by mobs and then take a nap and make it daytime. But we're going to head back to the base area. Alright, back into the overworld. We're going to make another chest real quick for our nether items. And we're going to place this bad boy right here. First things first, I do want to jump over here, pull these pork chops out. And we're going to put a stack of, well, we need some coal. I don't think we have any more coal. So first we're going to put some wood in here to make some more charcoal. And we'll come back to that here in just a minute. But we're going to burn up all of these, this netherrack that we have. So we're going to make maybe one more chest, I guess. Alright, and this chest, we could easily make an automatic, smelting item. But for now, we're just going to put everything that we need in this chest. This is all the stuff that needs smelted up. We're going to put in here food and the netherrack. And then we're going to come over here and put all the rest of the stuff away. Now, I'm going to put the ender pearls in here. I consider them to be kind of precious because they do some cool stuff that we'll talk about in the future. But for now, we're going to put that there. We're going to put all of our other nether items in there. Put our precious items in here. You can make this quartz into quartz blocks. However, you cannot break it back down. So I would definitely suggest not turning the quartz into blocks unless you're going to use those blocks. Put our nether items in here. I love the shroom lights. They're amazing lighting sources. We'll put the crimson stem in there as well. And everything else we'll put where it goes. So we got a crossbow here, some leather, which we are going to be using soon. A little bit of cobblestone left over from the nether. We got our water buckets, our new water bottle, and this thing is full. So we're going to pull out these enchanted items real quick, because we're definitely going to unenchant them for more levels. We've got some more arrows left here. And let's just throw some overflow in here for now. And make sure that's all of the enchanted items. We have some enchanted leggings here. And let's go ahead and grab all of this gold stuff, because we are going to smelt that up as well. So we'll slap it in here for now. And then we're going to unenchant this stuff and do our first enchantment of the episode. Second enchantment of the episode, I guess. So in the enchantment table, we have our lapis lazuli. We're going to check with the bow. Flame 1, how about no, Scott? With the axe, sharpness 3, probably not. With the shovel, we've got unbreaking 3, possibly. And then we'll pull that off there. Let's find the helmet. We're gonna need the helmet too. So let's where's my boots? Already there. Okay, so we're gonna have to check out our gear as well. We've got the protection 3, maybe protection 4 is the best you can get. Blast protection 4, absolutely, probably not. In the pants, we got blast protection 4 as well. So we've got a level we can waste. So I think what I'm gonna do is roll it over. By that, we just put the axe in there. Go back to the grindstone. Remove it. Come back over here to the enchantment table and start again. We've still got unbreaking 3 on the shovel. We've got unbreaking 3 on the bow, which that might not be a bad one. We have projectile protection 4 on the pants, which is a no. Same there. And protection 4 on the helmet. I think that is what we are going to take, my guys. We're going to take protection 4 on the helmet. And then just for laughs, let's see what else we get. Unbreaking 3. We've got, that's probably going to be unbreaking 3 as well. Oh, unbreaking 3 for 2 levels. Oh, we might do that one. Maybe. That might be the next one we do. That's a no siree right there. Check that one as well. It's going to be prop 4 there. Hell yeah. That's probably what we're going to wait for. We'll do, once we get back up to level 30 again, we'll do protection 4 on that. So, let's put this equipment back on to include taking off the gold. And I think that's pretty much going to do it. So without wasting any more time, guys, let's actually get into the shout out of the day. Today's shout out of the day goes to my friend Minky Minx. Minky Minx is a all-around YouTuber. She plays Dead by Daylight, GTA, Red Dead Redemption. She plays a little bit of everything. One of her favorite things to stream is obviously Dead by Daylight, which is an amazing game that if you haven't checked that out, definitely check that game out as well. Minky Minx is from the UK. She has the greatest laugh in all of YouTube, and she is an absolute blessing to be, part of her friend group. Definitely check out Minky Minx. That's youtube.com/c/Minky Minx. And the link to that will be in the description down below as well. She's a kind heart and she's a lot of fun. So definitely go check her out. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Bedrock Survival Guide. Hopefully it was helpful for you. In the next episode, we're gonna do some adventuring. We might get started a little bit on the Nether Hub, but there's a couple things we're gonna have to find. In the meantime, you can find me over here on YouTube doing other things, such as Grand Theft Auto Online, Reddit Online, and even Minecraft streams here and there. Did I mention I have a Twitch? Well, my Twitch is going to be linked in the description down below as well, and I am going to start doing some between episode stuff over there on my Twitch, so make sure you guys stop by and turn your notifications on over there so you don't miss any of the content that we release here on the channel. Between the episodes, what I'm going to be doing is breeding these sheep up right here and getting them ready for what comes next. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much, and as always, I will see you on the flip side.